Good morning, friends in faith gathered in God's faithfulness, and welcome to worship at Second Presbyterian Church. I invite you in this moment to take a deep breath, to quiet the voices that unsettle your mind, to open your heart to the presence of God's Spirit, to prepare your spirit for the gift of this time. Sometimes I think we make faithfulness more complicated than it ought to be. Sometimes I think our faith is so concentrated on those people out there that we forget to tend to what's going on right in here, in our hearts and souls. And yet this is where spiritual health and healing must begin. And so today we consider what it means to seek reconciliation as a pathway to personal healing. Of course, our faith may be personal, but it is never private. We walk this journey together. We share this life in community with others. We are grateful for the gift of faith community in challenging times, and especially we are grateful for the community that is Second Church. In that spirit, I want to take a moment to underscore for you a note that I sent our congregation on Friday afternoon. In just 2 weeks, we begin the sacred season of Advent, that season grounded in the hope of God's abiding presence within and among us. And hope will be our cadence throughout the weeks ahead. In fact, Second Church will celebrate Advent each day in December through a virtual Advent calendar with music and video devotions featuring Second's Beecher singers, members of the Indianapolis Baroque Orchestra, and various others through our community beginning the 1st of December. I invite you to receive those devotions to join us on the journey seeking the light of the coming Christ child. In my note, I also shared the strength of the leadership team here at Second, the profound gift of great hope that we find through others. I encourage you to read about Reverend Karen Lang's new role as our executive pastor, overseeing all our pastoral staff, to learn more about Reverend Madison Van Velen's new role as our interim director of care, and to welcome Ashley Elskus, our new coordinator of pastoral care and funerals. I also mentioned our Sunday worship broadcast ministry, which reaches viewers around the country by the thousands each week. How we will seek renewed strength and begin again with new equipment and enhanced technology as we pursue God's message of hope and share that message with others more broadly. I also want to keep you informed about this season of commitment and goal setting for the coming calendar year 2021. Thus far, we have received 511 pledges toward our goal of 800. In just a couple of weeks, leaders of this church will gather to set next year's budget. That budget will be determined by those pledges. And so we ask that if you have not yet made your commitment, that you visit secondchurch.org/give and set your goal as we continue the vital ministry of this church in new and expanding ways in the year ahead. Beloved, as we chart the course ahead for worship, we will discern, we will pray, we will seek wise counsel, and above all, we will communicate quickly and clearly with you. We will not lose hope. We will not retreat from our call to be ambassadors for Christ, people of faith who repair what is broken, especially in this season of hope soon upon us. We will lean into that hope, seeking the presence, the light of the Christ child. I give thanks to God for this community of faith, for each and all of you. And now let us settle our hearts and minds into this time of worship.